face. Now yield thee, cried Lars Porsena, now yield thee to our grace. Round turned he as not deigning those craven ranks to see. He spake not to Lars Porsena, to Sextus not spake he. But he saw on Palatinus the white porch of his home, and he spake to the noble river that rolls by the towers of Rome. O Tiber, Father Tiber, to whom the Romans pray, a Roman's life, a Roman's arms, take thou in charge this day. And so he spake, and speaking, sheathed the good sword by his side, and with his harness on his back plunged headlong in the tide. No sound of joy or sorrow was heard from either bank, but friends and foe in dumb surprise, with parted lips and straining eyes, stood gazing where he sank. But when above the surges they saw his crest appear, all Rome sent forth a rapturous cry, and even the banks of Tuscany could scarce forbear to cheer. But fiercely ran the river, swollen high by months of rain, and fast his blood was flowing, and he was sore in pain, and heavy with his armor, and spent with changing blows, and oft they thought him sinking, but still again he rose. Never I weened did swimmer in such an evil case, fury, struggle through such a raging flood, safe to the landing place. But his limbs were borne up bravely by the brave heart within, and our good father Tiber bore bravely up his chin. Curse on him, quoth false Sextus, will not the villain drown? But for this day, ere close of day, we should have sacked the town. Heaven help him, quoth Lars Porsena, and bring him safe to shore, for such a gallant feat of arms was never seen before. And now he feels the bottom, now on dry earth he stands, and now with shouts and clapping, and now round him throng the fathers to press his gory hands, and now with shouts and clapping and noise of weeping loud, he enters through the river gate, borne on the joyous crowd. They gave him of the cornland that was of public right, as much as 2 strong oxen could plow from morn to night. They made a molten image and set it up on high, and there it stands unto this day to witness if I lie. It stands in the Comitium, plain for all folk to see, Horatius in his harness, halting upon one knee. And underneath is written, in letters all of gold, how valiantly he kept the bridge in the brave days of old. And still his name sounds stirring unto the men of Rome, as a trumpet blast that cries to them to charge the Volscian home. And wives still pray to Juno for boys with hearts as bold as his who kept the bridge so well in the brave days of old. In the long nights of winter, when the cold north winds blow, and the long howling of the wolves is heard amidst the snow, when round the lonely cottage roars loud the tempest din, and the good logs of Algidus roar louder yet within. When the oldest cask is opened and the largest lamp is lit, and the chestnuts glow in the embers and the kid turns on the spit, when young and old encircle round the firebrand's close, and the girls are weaving baskets and the lads are shaping bows, when the good man mends his armor and trims his helmet's plume, and the good wife's shuttle merrily goes flashing through the loom, with weeping and with laughter still is the story told, how well Horatius kept the bridge in the brave days of old.